This Outcast Radio, 800-313-9443. I'm OCD. Here are the headlines making news at outcastradio.net. We begin with your most important story. This is a real gas station toilet. Unbelievable. I just uploaded this story before coming on the air. Some guy, looks like he's somewhere in Florida, went to a Shell gas station, and inside the bathroom are paintings, artwork, magazines, books, and it has a lovely, lovely perfume scent. It is without a doubt the greatest toilet you'll ever see in a gas station. You can check it out at outcastradio.net. Also in Japan, they love robots. I've got a video of some real creepy-looking women robots. And DARPA putting out a video, Hawk's high-speed flight through the woods. It's an actual hawk with a camera on its head. NASA's ape-like robo-simian set for Robot DARPA Challenge. The Islamization of American public school children. And Indonesia says missing Air Asia plane could be at the bottom of the sea. All those headlines at outcastradio.net. Your question of the day at 800-313-9443. If you could do anything you want, anywhere in the world, no restrictions, what would you do? And where would you do it? Let's begin with Brent in California. Hello, Brent.
Hey, how's it going? Australia's close, but I'd say New Zealand, definitely. They have better climate, more natural, well, not more, but they, you'd have to look at their political structure and everything and their financial structure, but I think New Zealand's a better bet.
You might be right. What would you do when you're in New Zealand?
Oh, I would try to go back to computers in some way, and I have several inventions that have to do with water, and they have good water supply over there, hot water supply, and I've already come up with an invention, but it was basically stolen from me by a manufacturing company way back when. And
what was your invention?
A stroller. My wife had just had a baby, and I better not say the name of the company, but I had a lawyer prepare the prospectus and everything else. I went in the company, presented it to them, and then a year later they came out with basically the exact same stroller that doubled into a car seat and everything else. All they had to do was change one or two nuts and bolts, and it's a different stroller. So I have an idea how to recycle water, but I'm afraid to put it out. Not that I won't make money, but I'm afraid that people will misuse it. So,
well, did you get a patent when you came out with your stroller? Did you get a patent on it?
No, I had patent pending, but all they have to do is change one or two screws. It's a different invention. So
yeah, that's true too. And as far as New Zealand goes, I think there's only 3 million people there, 20 million sheep. That would be a cool country. I mean, especially around Auckland. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think I'm ready. I'm ready for another country. I think I'm ready for another country. My mom was born in Nova Scotia. I wouldn't mind going to Canada, except it's so damn cold. But I am definitely ready for another country. This one is wearing me out.
But I do want to say one thing is what woke me up very early in life, and you can type in on the internet on YouTube, Burt the turtle, and watch that video. And when I was a little kid, I was watching, and Burt the turtle goes into a shell, and the tree next to them incinerates. And I'm thinking to myself, these people are lying to me. If I duck down and that tree incinerates, I'm going to incinerate too. And that really affected my whole view on life from when I was a little kid on what's coming out of that tube is lying to you. Anyway, that's my thought for the day.
All right, Brent, have a good day, my man. 800-313-9443. 800-313-9443. A missing Air Asia jet carrying 162 people could be at the bottom of the sea after it was presumed to have crashed off the Indonesian coast. This according to officials today, as countries around Asia sent ships and planes to help in the search. The Indonesia Air Asia plane, Airbus A320-200, disappeared after its pilot failed to get permission to fly higher to avoid bad weather during a flight from the Indonesia city of Surabaya to Singapore on Sunday. Flight QZ8501 did not issue a distress signal and disappeared over the Java Sea 5 minutes after requesting the change of course, which was refused because of heavy air traffic, according to officials. Quote, based on our coordinates, we expect it is in the sea, so for now we think it is on the sea floor, according to the head of the Indonesia Search and Rescue Agency, telling reporters when asked about the missing plane's likely location. A senior Indonesia civil aviation source told Reuters that authorities had the flight's radar data and were waiting for search and rescue teams to find the debris before it started their investigation of the cause. Transport Minister Ignatius Johan said the search was focused on an area 70 nautical miles between the island of Belitung off Sumatra and the Borneo island. He said the sea was only 50 to 100 meters deep in that area, which would help in them finding the plane. Ships were hunting around the clock, but aircraft would suspend their operations at dusk, he added. Air Force spokesman said searchers are checking a report of an oil slick in the area. Searchers had picked up an emergency locator signal off the south of Borneo, but no subsequent signal was found since. The onboard flight QZ8501 had 155 Indonesians, 3 South Koreans, and 1 person from Singapore, Malaysia, and Britain. The pilot and co-pilot is French. The disappearance, a disastrous year for Malaysia affiliate airlines, with Indonesia Air Asia 49 actually owned by 49% of it by Malaysian carrier Air Asia. So that's the latest on the plane going down, another plane going down in the southeast section of Asia. This is Outcast Radio. I'm OCD. If you want to chime in, again, the question of the day at 800-313-9443. If you could do anything you want anywhere in the world, what would you do and where would you do it and when would you do it? For me, I wouldn't mind doing radio in Fairbanks, Alaska during the summer months, and then heading down to Australia and do some radio in Melbourne or Sydney during the winter months, which is the summer down there. I think that would be absolutely outstanding. So if any program director is listening in Fairbanks, Alaska or Australia, email me, ocdaustin@yahoo.com. Do you think the chances are of that happening? This is Outcast Radio, black and white in a great